since the demolition of Newcastle United, form has been really, really good, and we've even found out how to stop conceding goals. Today we've got a huge game against Manchester City. Hello everyone, I'm Dan. Welcome to part 7 of Fearless Foxes, our Director of Football Challenge here on Reesy FC. Hope you're all doing very well. And yes, Newcastle United was the last episode. If you didn't see that, I urge you to go back and look at it now. Spoiler alert, it was an 8-1 victory. We absolutely demolished him. It was a wonderful, wonderful performance. And since then we've been playing very, very well. Let's show you exactly what has been going on the schedule then. So there's the confirmation, the 8-1, wonderful performance. We'll quickly recap it. Genghis Under getting 3 goals, Tielemans getting 2, Perez scoring against his old club, Wilfred Ndidi and Ricardo Pereira also on the score sheet in that demolition. And we still couldn't keep a clean sheet in that game, which is rather annoying. But since that game, we went on a run of, is that 5 games? 5 games without conceding a goal. Pretty much come out of nowhere, considering we played about 7 or 8 without keeping a clean sheet. But we managed to keep the opposition out, which has been fantastic. West Ham, we won 2-0. Jose Perez scoring again. He scored twice in that game to give us a 2-0 victory at the London Stadium. A disappointing result against Burnley. It was a game that we absolutely dominated. We just couldn't get past them. So that finished 0-0. So that's when I started to think, as soon as I thought we'd turn the corner a little bit, then that happened. But we played Manchester United up next, and Harvey Barnes got the crucial goal to give us a 1-0 victory over United in a crucial result on the race for Europe. We'll show you the table very shortly. We drew Colchester United in the FA Cup 4th round after beating Newcastle 8-1. I have to say it again, don't I? And it was a much changed squad for this one. As you can see, Cedric and Giovanni Reina, both the loanies who we signed, were on the score sheet in that game. And as you can see, Islam Slimani up front, Mendy, Wes Morgan, Perez, they all featured in there in that game. We played Palace next up and we demolished them as well, 4-0. Wonderful performance there against Crystal Palace. They did have a man sent off, ex-Leicester man Daniel Amati, of course. We sold him in the summer. Harvey Barnes getting 2, Mark Albrighton scoring, and also Hamza Chowdhury on the score sheet as well. Jamie Vardy, as you can see, picked up a little knock in that game. And then we faced Wolverhampton Wanderers up next, and it was a bit disappointing. It was all Wolves in the first half, then it was all us in the second. But ultimately they scored early on and we couldn't score a goal. But it was a much changed side. I mean, let's have a look at the side. You can see we picked up 2 injuries. Injuries are a big problem for us at the moment. Harvey Barnes had to play up front because there was no Jamie Vardy. There's no there's no Maddison in there. There was no Tielemans in there. It's a completely depleted squad at the moment, which is a shame because we're playing well, and I think that's what just disrupted our rhythm going into this game. But Wolves thoroughly deserved the 3 points. Let's see where that leaves us then in the table. So we are currently occupying 7th. We were in 6th before that defeat to Wolverhampton Wanderers. We're now 7th, and we're still chasing down top 6, of course, because that is the Europa League spaces, and that's where the board want us to finish. We're 2 points behind Everton, so we're well in with a shout there. We're 6 points clear of Brighton, who are 8th. Tottenham have fallen away a little bit more, even though they do have a game in hand, to be fair to them. But it's been a very good January for us. 2 defeats in there, but overall fantastic results in there, and we're still in the hunt of the top 6 and even the top 4. We are only 6 points behind Arsenal in 4th, but our focus is just pipping Everton to 6th place. And today's opponents, Manchester City, are only 5 points above us, so they are European contenders and rivals as well, because the way they've been, they could fall out of the Champions League spots this year. I know they're not in the Champions League spots now, but they've been ever present in the top 4 for years and years, and they could easily fall out of the Champions League, perhaps even fall out of the Europa League as well, out of the top 6 altogether. That is a strong possibility. They're going to go and beat us about 7-0 now, aren't they? You just know it. Next up, transfers. The only transfer activity that's happened at the club in this window is this. So Giovanni Reina come and join us. We knew that from the summer. He joined us on the 1st of January. Seniega is a youngster that's gone straight into our under-23s. He signed from Torino for a fee that's going to be about £36,500. Of course, nothing to do with me, these signings, especially that one. I had no idea that was in the pipeline. Cedric, we kind of went over in the last episode. We had put an offer in at that stage, and he has joined us on loan, and he's played one game, and he in that FA Cup game, and he scored a goal for us. Might have made 1 or 2 substitute appearances as well. I'm not too sure, but he has only started that one game in the FA Cup. Players out. Damari Gray, he's already out on loans for Real Betis, but a lot of teams have come in for him. If we go to the out section, he's got 2 offers at the moment on the table from Genoa and Marseille. Of course, we was looking at these. These were the 2 clubs that were interested in him, but he's opted for Marseille, and he joins them at the end of the season. So he'll see out his contract at Real Betis. That's his Leicester City contract. He'll come back, literally go straight off to Marseille in the summer. So he's off as well. Christian Fuchs is leaving for Lokomotiv Moscow. He joins them at the end of the season, along with Josh Knight. He goes to Real Salt Lake as well in the summer. So there's a few players there we're losing out. Josh Knight is a youngster, so that's a bit of a shame. But I say he's youngster, he's 23 now. I suppose if he's 23 and he's still in the under-23s or being loaned out, he's probably not ever going to get into the side, is he? Next up then, injuries have been a big thing. So, look at this injury table down here at the bottom. So, currently Matty James is back at the club. Damaged Achilles tendon. He's out for a further potentially 3 months. Probably not going to play if I'm honest. Ozzy Perez picked up a shin splint injury. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks. Mark Albrighton is out with a pulled calf still for another 3 weeks. Cengiz Under, who was absolutely fantastic. You saw that in the last episode against Newcastle. He's out. Got another 10 days left. He was out for 2 months originally, but 10 days left. He's come back a little bit sooner than we thought. Ian Acho as well, another twisted ankle. We like twisted ankles here at the club. He's out for a further 11 days. James Maddison as well is out for 3 days, so unfortunately he's out for today's game. And as you can see there, Vardy had a tight hamstring injury, and he has just returned from injury, so we're kind of trying to nurse him a little bit into contention for today. But shall we get straight into the Manchester City game then? That's everything covered. Transfers, injuries and everything. This is the side we have picked. Vardy does start. That is the big news. It is Kasper Schmeichel in goal, Justin, Soyuncu, Fofana, Castagna, Chowdhury, Tielemans in the midfield, Barnes, Prayet and Ricardo Pereira is the inverted winger over there, and Jamie Vardy up top as the lone striker. So a bit of change around. No Ndidi, none of the boys that we just mentioned. Ndidi just needs a little rest. We don't really want to drop Tielemans and Ndidi, so we've opted just drop one of them for now and put Hamza Chowdhury, who's got a lot of energy, and he's going to replace Ndidi, play the box-to-box midfielder role, and we know he's got the stamina and the fitness to do that. Barnes, absolutely dangerous there. He wasn't dangerous at all against Wolves up front on his own, hence why he's back out on the left, and we have put Vardy in today. I would have ideally liked to give him another week off, but it is what it is. He has to play. No Iheanacho. Slimani has been next to useless since playing in them roles, which is a shame. I'm a Slimani fan. Lots of Leicester fans aren't. I did like Slimani, but he's not doing anything for us in this game. Manchester City is going to be tough. So here we go then. Come on, boys. 3 points needed here massively. Not massive. It's not needed massively, but certainly not a defeat, because if we do lose, then we'll fall further behind. But Man City are the clear favourites today, so we are going to say to them, you owe Manchester City what happened last time. I think that's fair enough. They beat us 3-1, I think it was, at the Etihad. I think we was 3-0 down, and if my memory serves me correctly, I think Soyuncu scored very late on in that game. So we're underway here. We're going to remain positive, play the Leicester City way, and try and attack them where we can. It worked against Manchester United. Hopefully it can work against Manchester City as well. And being at home, I do fancy us to be able to do it. So Chowdhury into Ricardo. It's a shame though we haven't got the full strength side. I feel really bad for Under, because he was playing so well for me. And also, it's come across and Barnes is there for... How on earth has Barnes just missed that? That has got to be the worst miss I've ever seen on Football Manager. What on earth happened? Harvey Barnes, I was just saying how on fire you've been, and he misses from 3 yards out an open goal and hits the post. Too casual. What on earth happened there? I can't even remember what I was saying. That's the only highlight of this first half. Here we go. They're going to go and score from the second highlight. De Bruyne in, Ruben Diaz cleared off the line by James Justin. I'm in absolute disbelief in what on earth just happened with Harvey Barnes, and apparently we're still on the ball. Vardy's into the box. Vardy strikes and Vardy scores. 11th goal of the season for Jamie Vardy. My mind is still on the miss. I don't even know how we've gone up the other end and scored. Did we counter-attack straight from that corner? Let's have a look. Vardy picks it up. Now the miss doesn't matter too much because we have got the 1-goal lead. Back to Vardy. Vardy smashes it. Ederson was kind of diving the wrong way already. And it is a 1-0 lead for us. Still in disbelief from Harvey Barnes. I can't believe that miss. Let me know down in the comments if you've seen anything as outrageous as that miss, because that was ridiculous. I don't think I'm over-exaggerating on it either. I've only seen it once. Maybe when I edit it back it won't look as bad as it was, but on that glance it looked terrible indeed. So get to the dressing room, boys. It's been good so far. Let's say we're delighted with how it's going. Keep it up. I'm not going to say guard against complacency. We're just going to say, come on, boys, keep this up. This is really good. We are going to go slightly tighter marking, though, on Manchester City just to stop their flair players getting hold of the ball and getting space. It must have been a bad miss because Harvey Barnes has got a 6.5 rating. We need to keep an eye on his fitness and Yuri Tillemans as well, because there's been a lot of games in January. There's about 8 games. So the squad is tired. We are going to make a change here. Ricardo apparently is tired as well. It's telling me to bring Rayner on. I don't know if he can play as an inverted winger that side. Maybe just as a winger, because he is right-footed. We don't want him inverting on his left foot. So he'll play as just an out-and-out winger. Ricardo comes off for him. Cedric as well we might bring in. I mean, we don't need to bring in a fullback. Maybe it's Yuri Tillemans needs to come out. And we're going to put Papi Mendy in there because Ndidi, it doesn't say here, it says he's got a full green heart and he's fully fit, but Ndidi has been struggling. We'll put him on a defensive central midfield role. Actually, we'll put him on a ball-winning midfield role, rather. It looks kind of negative, but we are trying to defend the lead, aren't we, against Manchester City? So they're the 2 changes we will make, and 23 minutes to go. What on earth's happened here? Is there a penalty? I don't know what's going on in this game, but all I do know is Manchester City have equalised, or have they? What? The highlight just come back at a really weird time. And it looks like there was an offside. I did have another goal allowed after a VAR check. It's the second time it's happened to me. It was off camera, unfortunately. But that goal has been disallowed. It was just weird how it come back. I thought there was a penalty given. Then all of a sudden it's a free kick. I don't even know if that's offside. No idea, but as it stands, we are up to 6th place because we are still 1-0 up. 15 minutes to go here. Leicester 1, Manchester City 0. Is it another big win against a Manchester club at home? We're going to make another substitution here. Who's knackered? Chowdhury's knackered. We might bring Ndidi on just for the last few minutes of this game just to get a bit of a fresher man in there. Kind of fresher because he's not 100% fit, but we know the qualities he does bring us. We're in injury time now. Can we hold on to a huge win against Manchester City? And we can. We have beaten both Manchester sides at home in the Premier League. It's another clean sheet as well, and what a result that is, with a good few key players out as well, I must add. That was spectacular. If we look at the table here, we're currently occupying 6th. We've leapfrogged Everton, who got hammered away at Stamford Bridge. They lost 3-0 there. Where are Chelsea in the league? Chelsea are 2nd. They're miles ahead of us, 12 points clear. We're not going to catch them. Manchester United have got 2 games in hand as well, looking at that table. I've not really been looking around the table. I've literally just been focused on our little bubble here. But now we're 2 points behind Manchester City, and Arsenal lost to Aston Villa as well. So we're 3 points behind the Champions League places. Can we get the Champions League, guys? Who knows? What an achievement that would be. But, guys, let's have a look at the schedule and when we're going to bring you back for. I think the FA Cup is too soon. So we did draw Burnley in the FA Cup. I forgot to tell you earlier on. Let's have a look at the entire draw here. Manchester City have got Wolves. There's an Merseyside derby somewhere. There we go. Liverpool, Everton. Barnsley have got Arsenal too. Arsenal always get the easy ties, don't they? Tottenham, Man United's a big game as well. Out of all of these, I wanted a Sheffield Wednesday or a Barnsley, but we got Burnley. And to be honest, Burnley at home, I take it. It was a poor draw not too long ago against them, but hopefully there'll be a few more goals in that one and we'll go all out to win the FA Cup. So if we come back to the schedule again, I'd probably come back around here, March. We'll play out the rest of February. We won't show you Newcastle away again. Maybe we'll come back for this Sheffield United at home game. They're currently bottom of the league. That is a banana skin and a half I'm bringing you back for, isn't it? You'd expect us to win that. Where are they in the league, actually? We know they're bottom, but how far adrift are they? They're still fighting for their lives. They're 4 points adrift to safety. It is a potential banana skin for for us, isn't it? But guys, if you did enjoy that video, please leave a massive like on there for me. Let me know in the comments how you think the rest of the season is going to go. Can we catch 4th place? Can we finish in that top 4? Can we win the FA Cup? Well, we might be out the FA Cup by the time we come back for the next episode. But thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. And make sure you click the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Don't forget, I stream on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well from around 8 PM. See you next time here on Reesy FC. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.